Previously on Ransvan's animation.
Okay. Whoa, what are you doing? Oh, wow, this is delightful. Look at the flowers. Oh, what's up? If you read the title of this video, then you know that it has been an insane couple weeks, months, years. Everything crazy kind of started back in like the spring of 2024. I was experiencing fatigue, depression, anxiety, brain fog, and all that classic stuff for a while. When one day I passed out. Because I'm very smart, I chose to just ignore it and thug it out. I got my labs done about a month or two later and found out I should not have thugged it out.
Science log 124. So far, my thugging it out experience has not worked very well. 238 failures against 1 success. Perhaps I will move on to the it is what it is technique. I will document further findings.
A few doctor visits later and I am misdiagnosed. The doctor misread a chart and thought my heart was extremely offbeat all the time. Also, my heart beats too fast and too slow. Whoa, guy, how about not doing that? That's not exactly what I meant. My girlfriend and I start stressing. A specialist in specialist fashion plays hard to get and makes it as stressful as possible to set up an appointment. It's okay though, it's not like there's anything urgent going on, just the possibility that my heart explodes. We get in. I explain everything as drastically as I was told. She runs some tests. No, you're good. What? Your heart is fine. The doctor told me I had 2 million offbeat heartbeats in 2 weeks and that I was going to need a pacemaker. She what? Yeah, she was super angry and said like that doctor that told me that had no business diagnosing me with that at all, but it's fine, whatever. She tells me it's not a heart problem, it's a nervous system problem. Dysautonomy. Basically, all the automated systems in my body have glitches. Muscle fatigue, blood pressure, and heartbeat inconsistency. Explaining the too fast and too slow thing. My bad, fam, it wasn't you. It was him!
You're too late now!
So, not quite as bad as it was originally believed, but still not awesome. Summer tends to be busy all over.
But in farm country, it gets damn busy.
This summer I worked in a deli frying chicken, making sandwiches and pizzas. So I was feeding the farmers while they worked the fields, and that's why I was busy.
But girlfriend, she does more. Much more.
At her job, she works 10 to 12 hours a day, through weekends during harvest. Not only that, but one day out of every few months, she has to work a 15 to 24-hour shift, working a train at her job. Basically, she's insanely busy. So busy, she doesn't even notice me beginning my plan. I am desperately attempting to find another job at this point. I have been searching for a while anyways, but now I'm loaded with new info about my condition, dysautonomia. Avoid warm environments with extended periods of standing. My job is nothing but standing and being hot. Time for a new job. Luckily, the job market is great right now, right? Right? Trying to fix my hair for a cool engagement picture. Wait a second. What is this? What is it? Oh, that's the wrong one. What is this? What is this? We got engaged! Summer comes and summer goes. Wedding planning begins. Fall tends to be busy all over.
But in farm country.
My wife begins working the fall harvest at her job in the middle of speedrunning wedding planning. She works weekends, 10 to 12-hour days, and trains every now and then. You know the deal. We start working on buying a thing. More on that later. Meanwhile, I finally caught a break on the job opportunity. It's a really good job that would pay really well and leave me with time to work on the show and the channel, and it's just got a really lengthy hiring process, and I won't know if I got the job for like a bit, so. There's wedding planning, and then there's... Oh my gosh! Wedding planning! That's the stage that takes place right before the wedding. My fiance is masterfully balancing life and working incredibly hard, on top of... Oh my god! Wedding planning! Even though harvest is over, she's still really having to push herself through this whole period of time. There's a lot to do. Oh my gosh! I got the job! Background checks, paperwork, job stuff. Now I know that you're probably thinking, wow, that all sounds really stressful. Thank goodness they are trying to buy a fifth wheel and set up a place to park it and then try to move into that place kinda soon.
I don't edge, but I do live my life on it.
That's right, we bought a camper. So we throw downsizing and permit filling out to the pile of things to do. Awesome, I'm so glad we did that at this exact minute. There was no better time to do that.
Fiance gets sore throat, then sniffles, then cough. Surely it's okay. She doesn't ever stay sick long. It'll probably be fine. Train.
16-hour shift. She doesn't have enough sick time to take it off with the wedding approaching. She has to just work it. The day we have been waiting for. My office wall is seen again for the first time in ages as it is unburied of its wedding supply mountain. Months of prep, thought, money, passion, energy, all for this moment. Setup begins at 10 a.m. We work. I notice fiance has been gone for a while. I go looking for her. She's sitting in a dark corner, not feeling well, miserable and in pain. Bad headache. After a lot of convincing, she goes home to rest. After a little bit of working on stuff, I go check on her and I arrive to an empty house. Hello?
I'm in the ER.
That's right, it took this long to get to the ER part of the story. And you're probably wondering, why? Why tell all of that to get to this? And I'll tell you why. Because while I was crawled up in that little ER bed with my baby, I realized that she had been there with me through all of my stress of this past year. All of the crazy things that I went through, all the crazy things that she went through. Already dealing with enough stress just by herself, but still always pushing herself to be there for me too. I couldn't help but just feel incredibly grateful for her and who she is. We missed the rehearsal dinner and go look at the fully set up reception hall before going home to rest. animation. Animation.